this. Never knew a love like this. Oh yeah. Never knew a love like this. Never knew a love like this. Oh yeah.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Brendan Joseph, and welcome to He Lived. Today I'd like to share a devotional with you, starting from the book of John, chapter 1, verse 14. The Word became flesh and made his dwelling among us. We have seen his glory, the glory of the one and only, who came from the Father, full of grace and truth. So the Word became flesh, and that's what we're focusing on today. And just the thought of a distant deity, a distant God. And I just have a perfect story from this weekend to kind of bring home what I'm trying to focus on. This weekend, my family went to the library, and my daughter and son were excited to see Santa. My daughter is 3 years old, and she loves Santa because she loves Christmas, because she loves getting gifts. And the idea of this jolly old Saint Nick is going to give her a gift is just beyond explaining to her. It's just like brings her so much joy. So she's excited to see Santa. We're in the car. She can't wait to see Santa. Then we get to the library. And there's the long lines. Kids having tantrums, parents coaxing kids and trying to threaten kids. And my daughter is fine until she gets a glimpse of Santa with his red costume and the beard, and he just looks so intimidating with those rosy cheeks. You know what I mean? And she's just frightened. She's holding on to me because Santa was this great concept, this distant concept that just brings you gifts, but when you get close with Santa, he just becomes scary. And the same way we're kind of the same way with God. God's kind of a distant deity, a distant God to us. We can have the idea of God, the concept of God is great to us when he's afar, when he's this conceptual being, but when the thought of intimacy and getting to know God and putting the work to kind of have a relationship with God is kind of intimidating to us. So back to the story of my daughter. So we get up to close to Santa, and I'm trying to convince her, hey, I'll hold your hand if you sit on Santa's lap. He's not scary. He got the rosy cheeks. He's friendly. Santa loves you. And she's not having any of that whatsoever. So we get there, and I have to hold her. I have to get in the picture and say cheese, and she's on the other opposite shoulder, and Santa's over here. My son's on the other side of Santa, and he's like cheesing because he loves the fact that he's getting to see Santa. He's a little bit older. And as we're leaving, Santa said, "Have you guys been good?" And he said, "What do you want for Christmas?" And my daughter's like, "I want a dolly." And she's so excited to tell Santa what she wants. And back to us and God, we want to be able to pray and be able to request the things that we want, the things that we feel that we need. But when it comes to how we relate to God, we want him to be distant. It's just easier for him to be far from us. And that's not what God wants. The Word became flesh so that he can be with us, so his Spirit can indwell us, so he can actually give us the gift that we really need. So I'd like you to just spend some time trying to get to know the Word that became flesh. He came as a baby because baby's not intimidating at all. You don't get scared by picking up a baby. Here's this great conceptual God, this great God beyond the universe, that you can't even imagine, became a little baby for our sake, so he can become close to us. He grew up for 30 years. He lived among us before his ministry. He was the kid in your Sunday school class, in your classroom, or the kid you meet in the library, at the marketplace, wherever you go. He was just walking the earth and doing all the stuff that we do, experiencing all the things that we experience, the things that bring us joy, the things that bring us heartache. He became flesh. He became flesh for us.
Oh yeah. Never knew a love like this. Never knew a love like this. Oh yeah. Never knew a love like this. Never knew a love like this.